Good morning. Guess this wasn't, this hasn't started out too good, but we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so let me get rid of you, put you in the back where you normally are. Alrighty. Okay, so we're in KERI, KERI, and I'm using the Shiftall MeganeX Superlight 8K, and ease of use is something I would not call this headset. It is not easy to use at all. It is pretty hard to. The thing is not fitting on me at all today. Not sure what's up today, but this has a very, very, very small sweet spot. I don't care what anybody else says. That's what I experience. So trying to get it where you don't get any light leakage. I can actually clearly see the letters. It's more of a challenge today than it has been in the past. Not sure why, but this is not working out too well. There's a good chance I'm just gonna say this is not the effort. You make. Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't clicked down all the way. That's what it was. Okay. So this thing rotates up, so when it rotates up, when it goes back down, it's supposed to click in a spot, but it hadn't went all the way down. So the sweet spot's so small that because of that, it wasn't in a good place. Okay. I had a bunch of other problems, and I think I got them resolved. My for some reason I needed to recalibrate and explain my yoke, and because it was whacked, and so I recalibrated it and explained, and then it seemed to be okay now. So I'm gonna go outside and make sure. Let me get my headphones on so I can. All right. So what's making the noise? Oh. Let me guess. Okay, so what's going on is I'm watching here my about a new dongle on Amazon, and I'm watching the power LED on on on. So you need to use the dongle with the Meganex, and I don't think it's a dongle. I think it's like for some reason, like inside this extension kit, it seems really low. We'll see what we can do. I like rotate it back and forth. There we go. I think it might have it now. Okay, we'll see if it's a little quieter. Sounds that way. Okay. At least I have both of my controllers with me. I go outside. So I'll go outside. Take a look. Okay, whoops. A little too close, Bill. Alrighty, so that looks like where it was. What was going on before is it would be like right about, my yoke would be back just a little bit, and that would be flat. If I just pushed it in a little bit, it would snap to, it would snap to flat. So. And the other thing that was going on is, let me get it back in the cockpit. Not quite lined up. Come on. My trim position was like about minus 85. So it's like, if you see that, that's wrong. And so that's what I decided. Well, let me try to recalibrate. So, okay. So, we're gonna do, I'm gonna go basically replicate my long cross country that I did as a student pilot. And so we're going to fly to Lost Nation, KLNN. We're going to fly to, from there, we're going to fly to Youngstown, KYNG. Then we're going to fly back to Erie. So, hopefully everything's working. Let me just do some quick checks here. Make sure, whoops. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so we're running the why are you not there? Oh my word. Okay, what else do I need? Oh, 2 more things. Oh, what a day. Oh, hopefully when I get flying, this will all be behind me. We'll find out. Have a tablet. I'm glad you remembered. That's cool. Okay, so first off, let's get the plane started. So we'll turn the whoops, turn the bacon on. That dongle still ain't quite working right. Do a little bit of throttle. Turn on fuel pump. Mixture full rich. fuel in there. Turn it off. Plane started. A little more throttle. Turn on the avionics. Taxi light. Okay. Sounds loud. Sounds fast. There we go. So the plan for today was to be to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, come on. But I tried I have some voice commands set up for Microsoft Flight Simulator because the VR controls don't work good at all. Whoops. That's weird. I put it at standard and man, it really went a little nuts. So it should be 7:30 here. Close enough. Yeah, it just turned into a frustrating mess. And so I just says no, I just can't. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It does not suit how I fly, and so I says, okay, so I'll fly an X-plane and I'll do this long cross country. I've been trying to fly the use the MeganeX exclusively, not go back to my big screen beyond. There are days when I'm about ready to say I've had enough challenges. So, but I'll keep trying, and streaming VR is already a big enough challenge that if your VR headset brings more challenges than it should, then it makes it just takes all the fun out of it. So, alrighty, so I'm gonna do a direct to. Okay. Oops. That is not easy to see at all. And KLNN. N. Okay, activate flight plan. Yeah, just it is not. I gotta lean in pretty good to KY. Okay, so I can get rid of that. I'll use that after I depart here. Yeah, so what am I doing here? So I'm running this headset just to try to keep some decent frames. And also this is default X-plane scenery. No X-World, nothing extra, just default. And so I'm running this at 3056 by 3056. Just trying to, so let me go into SteamVR. Settings, video. So it's running at 90 hertz. Motion smoothing is off. Custom resolution. I'm running SteamVR at 100%, 3552. So per application, X-plane. Motion smoothing disabled. Custom resolution multiplier. So 3056. So 75. So, and let me get back in the game. So let me go over to graphics and see where we're at. These are not where I had them before. I'm going to leave them for right now, but I think I had this one up here. And I think I had this one up here, but we're going to just leave them where they are right now. Just show where I have them for this flight. What I did is on my normal install, I upgraded to Beta 5 on the install I normally fly, and so that was disastrous. The right eye, the clouds are just flickering. So what I did is I took one of my other installs and just copied that over to my NVMe, and one of my other ones, it was a previous, it was Beta 4. So that's what I'm running right now. So I had to add some planes and jump through a few hoops to kind of get it ready to run. So that's kind of what I'm at. So I'm running on Beta 4. Hopefully Beta 6 comes out quick, because Beta 5 for VR is seriously broken. Okay, where are we at? 118. Oh, looks like I'm on ground, so should be able to get ground clearance. Ground Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, ready to taxi to runway 24.
Cessna 256 Bravo Golf, Erie International Tom Ridgefield ground. Good morning, Bill. Taxi to runway 24 via Foxtrot Delta, cross runway 2, then Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 24 via Foxtrot Delta, cross runway 2, then Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Okie doke. No. So something else that's going on is for some reason my brakes, let's see here, yeah, we're down slow enough. So when I got my pedal all the way in, notice how slow that is. So I shoved it all the way forward. You see how slow that goes up? Left and right are the same thing. But if I go over here, joystick, MFG crosswind. So if I look here, right brake, instant, no delay, left brake, no delay. I got no idea what that is, but I do know when I've been trying to like right now, if I would put left brake in, and I thought I had it in, but if I didn't wait long enough, it wouldn't be fully in. So I got no idea what that is all about. So alrighty. As we taxi out here, we'll see where the windsock is. I think I'm gonna be okay, but we'll find out. So let's see. So I got my flight plan in, and of course, when I did this as a student pilot, I certainly didn't use the autopilot, but that's what I'm gonna do today. So yeah, for the last week or so, I've been trying, actually probably 2 weeks actually. I've been, when I first got it, I would like use it for a little bit, and then I would, I go back to my big screen beyond. And so I decided not to do that. I decided to exclusively try to run this MeganeX. So, it's been fun. I would absolutely say this is the most difficult headset I have ever tried to get running. Most difficult, no doubt about it. Other people seem to, it just works for them. I'm not one of them. To get it to perform the best, I am starting to firmly believe that you need a 5090 and run the resolution way higher than what my 4090 can do in X-Flame. So it's related to a couple of things. Many of the major flight sim streamers don't stream X-Plane. A few of them do. About 1% of all of them fly X-Plane in VR. I'm one of the few. So there's a few of us. Downwind Sims one, and there's a couple of others, you know, but the number is very, very, very small. The number that have this headset that are streaming VR with X-Plane 12 is one that I'm aware of, and that's me. It's kind of been an interesting place to be. So it's kind of a privilege that I was able to have the funds to get it and actually get it. So in other words, I had to kind of work my way through customs. I had to provide some tax information to get this thing released from customs. So, and some of my other friends that one of my other friends, Triple J, he has a MeganeX, and he didn't have his very long, and he bought a 5090, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy a $1,900 headset and then buy a $3,000 GPU to run it. That's just like, I can't in good conscience do that. So instead, what I did is I pre-ordered a Big Screen Beyond 2E, and that'll be here in July. I cannot wait until I can actually put that, the Big Screen Beyond 2E, against the MeganeX. I mean, I will probably be the only VR streamer that will do that, but that's what I'm gonna do. Is I've just about I think I have. I think I've just given up on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It does not suit my needs. It just doesn't. I've talked to George about VR controller support, and it seems like he listens when you talk to him, but it just doesn't. Nothing changes. So, and it's been that way pretty much since they brought VR controllers to the platform. So on 2020 and now on 2024. So that's kind of where we're at. So that's why I choose to do go ahead and I'm just trying to use this as much as I can. And like I said, this morning was was a bit more of a challenge because I'm also running new software for my yoke. And that was the first time that I had experienced, well, the second time I had experienced where I knew what the symptoms were, what it showed, and what's needed to resolve it. So don't know why it goes out of calibration now. Don't know that answer. So, but this is what it is. So let's work through it. So the other thing I'm doing is with the MeganeX, the original driver software that comes with it. MeganeX made their own composter, and it's bad. It's really bad. It's got a lot of distortion in it, and so one of the users figured out how to write a native SteamVR driver.
Contact tower on 118.1 so long.
Contact tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. So he created a native SteamVR driver for it. And
6 Bravo Golf, you are still on ground frequency. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Contact tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how he knows that. So, alrighty, get up here and lined up. Yeah, it looks okay. I just wanted to check the windsock where it's blowing from. So, oh no, that looks wrong. Let me look. Yeah, I should be on 6. That's okay. We'll see how this goes. Let me think about that a minute. Oh, that's right. We'll find out pretty quick. Let's see. We get landing light on. Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, ready for depart. Depart to the west, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 256 Bravo Golf, Erie International Tom Ridgefield Tower, runway 24. Wind 030 at 16 gusting 21, cleared for takeoff. After takeoff, enter right downwind for a straight out departure to the west.
Cleared for takeoff, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Yeah, wind 030 gusting. So I'm going to be taking off with a tailwind. I should have checked the winds before, but it's okay. Come on. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I got it. Tower Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, request flight following.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, unable to provide flight following. Contact Buffalo Approach on 121.0 for flight following services.
Contact Buffalo Approach, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Buffalo Approach, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, request flight following.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, squawk 6644 and ident. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, radar contact. 2 miles north of Fairview Evergreen Airport at 1600 feet. Fairview altimeter 30.34.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh. There we go. had my HSI set to yeah, my HSI wasn't set to GPS. So I was like, what is wrong with this thing? So we're on our way to Lost Nation, about 49 nautical miles away. So I'm running live weather. It seemed a little loud in the headset to me, so. Okie dokie. Well, that was way more eventful getting it to, and everything.
Six Bravo Golf, what's your final?
Final destination is Kilo Lima, November. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, roger. Flight following to Tila Lima, November.
So we're going westbound, so it's going to be even plus 500. So I've set the altitude to 4,500 and the flight level change at 76 knots. So it'll keep the, so it'll pitch and maintain that airspeed. So whatever vertical speed you get, that's what you get. And I forgot to check the fuel. Not sure why the pitch changed. Oh, that's why. I gotta go do something. So, weight and balance. Something doesn't quite seem right to me. Huh. That's weird. Whatever. I looked over and fuel was way down low, like about where I left it. But when I went weight balance, it wasn't, so. And it says apply and we'll be good. So once I kind of get this headset on my head, it's not too bad comfort-wise, but what I am experiencing, and because I'm running a 4090, I can't run the resolution up high. So the sharpness some people may be seeing, I'm not sure I'm seeing it. And the other thing is that if I move my head back and forth like this, I see it kind of gets blurry in the middle. If I look straight on like that 4500, that's sharp. But when I move my head back and forth, that blurs. I'm way closer than I was earlier to the lenses to my eyes, and maybe I'm just not close enough yet. So, but if you get it too close, then it rests on your nose too much. So. But like I said, I haven't went back to the big screen beyond just because I want to just try to use just this. And so, but I don't remember, and it's almost like, yeah, when I move my head back and forth like that, that image is warping. It's got a warp to it, And I quite frankly don't remember my big screen beyond having that problem. There may have been some glare. I didn't think it was that bad, but warping was not something that I ever saw. So. I gotta check something.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Contact Cleveland departure on 133.905.
Contact Cleveland departure on 133.95 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. See, I don't have plane command set up. Cleveland departure, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 256 Bravo Golf, Cleveland departure, good morning Kingsville, altimeter 30.27.
Yeah, since I did a new install, I forgot to configure plane command so that I can use it on with my VR controller button. So at least now I can actually set frequencies with plane command. So. So what does this give me? For some reason on here that screen isn't updating, so I'm not sure why. Yeah, I can see it here and I can see it here, but in the Twitch I can't see it, and I'm not so sure what's going on. It says live, so oh well. Oh dear, dear, dear. So I probably ought to find a weather station kind of in the area out here and see if I can figure that out. Let me search for what is that, HYZ, I think. Okay, so it says 360, so all right, 360. So 360. So probably 5 would be closer. Yeah. 360, so 5. So we'll put yeah. So that's 5. So when we get about 10 miles out, I'll disconnect the autopilot and I'll cancel my flight following. Set COM2 standby 119.95.
COM2 standby on 120.35.
Set COM2 standby 119.95.
COM2 standby set to 119.95.
Okay.
Information X-ray 14450 wind 020 visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 15. Dew point altimeter 3033.
So that wind's the airport that's kind of close to us, so we're gonna go over it pretty quick. That was like 020, so if I'm gonna land on a runway 5, that's gonna be pretty close. So that's the nearest. The airport I'm gonna do a touch and go at doesn't have weather, so nope. That's sounds like that's close enough. So. Cleveland departure, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Please cancel flight following.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Okay. That's my airport there. Netcom 1 standby 122.725.
Com 1 standby set to 122.725.
Lost Nation Airport, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Entering left downwind for runway 05, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Up we go. Cleveland departure, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, request flight following.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, squawk 6644 and ident. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf radar contact. 4 miles southeast of Lake County Executive Airport at 3200 feet. Willoughby altimeter 30.33.
Cleveland departure, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Final destination, Kilo Yankee, November Golf. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, roger. Flight following to Kilo Yankee November Golf.
Set COM1 standby 119.500.
COM1 standby set to 119.5.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, contact Youngstown Tower on 119.5.
Contact Youngstown Tower on 119.5, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Youngstown Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, inbound to land.
Cessna 256 Bravo Golf, Youngstown Tower. Enter left downwind for runway 32.
Enter left downwind for runway 32, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Okay, my airplane. So elevation's 1,100 feet, so that'd be 2,200 per pattern. So Hello, Iowa. How are you doing? Getting ready to do a touch and go at Youngstown Airport. Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, downwind runway 32. Request touch and go.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, wind 030 at 8, runway 32 cleared to land. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, runway 32, option clearance approved. Report midfield each time.
Downwind runway 32, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Yeah, I got to do that tomorrow, I think. Oh yeah, they're real broken VR. I'm in V4. Yeah, in VR, the cloud's like a flicker in your right eye. You close your right eye, it looks fine. Tower Cessna 6 Bravo Golf departing your airspace. Destination KERI.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, roger. Continue on course to KERI.
Oh, yeah.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, runway 32, cleared for the option.
Tower Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, cancel landing intentions.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, landing intentions canceled. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, wind 030 at 8, runway 32, cleared to land.
Tower Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, request flight following. Destination Kilo Echo Romeo India.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, you already have flight following. Continue to KERI.
Roger. Yeah, they were supposed to fix some stuff in VR, but and I think they actually did do that, but they they broke it pretty bad too. So yeah, I was lucky I had a copy of a spare copy of Beta 4, so I could at least fly today. So otherwise, I don't think I would have flown. That would have been too distracting. Yeah, I certainly hope they know what they broke so that they can fix it. Yeah, I'm a little confused at that one. I really am, yeah. Yeah, because most of the other public betas have been pretty stable, so that was a bit surprising. So yeah, because the normal install that I stream with, I didn't think anything about it, so I didn't try it before I updated to P5, and kind of like went, uh-oh. All right, now what are you gonna do? So it's what I stream on's on my NVMe, so I went, okay, well, I've got a copy of B4. Let me copy that over to my NVMe, and I'll add the planes, and I just says I'll just do just default scenery for this stream, and I'll just go with that. So that's kind of what I'm playing now, is just native scenery from X-Plane, and you know, I just wanted to be able to stream something, so because it's more important to kind of test out the new software for the yoke, and I'm doing a new SteamVR a native SteamVR driver for this MeganeX, so I wanted to test that out too. So it's all worked out not too bad. I had a pretty crazy start. I didn't do it. It wasn't on stream, but for some reason the calibration on my yoke went away, and I had to recalibrate it before I'd even think about streaming. It was really bad. I'm not sure why the calibration went away, but it did. So. Yeah, I have a few. I keep, I think I don't have B2. I got B3 and B4 and B5, so they're on my spinning drive, so I got a lot of room on there, so. And usually I test it first on the on my spinning drive, but this time I didn't. So kind of burnt myself. Yeah, certainly looking forward to getting my Big Screen Beyond 2E so I can put it up against this headset. And I'm pretty sure what my daily driver is going to be, but until I can actually try them, A/B try them, I won't know for sure, but I have a good suspicion what it's going to be. Because I don't plan on replacing my 4090, so that kind of helps with that decision too. With the headset I'm running right now, yes. my Big Screen Beyond is like 2500 by 2500. This one here is 3500 by 3800. So in megapixels, the Big Screen Beyond's probably around 12 or 13. And MeganeX is around probably closer to 30 megapixels. So a huge increase in pixels that you gotta render. So like right now I'm running like 3056 by 3056. That actually is undersampled for this headset. So and the people that really are really happy with it, yeah, they're doing like 4,000 or maybe 5,000, 6,000, res to make it really look really good. And I'm just not of the mindset to if I paid $1,800 for a headset, I'm not quite ready to spend $3,000 to get a GPU to make it actually look really good. So the Big Screen Beyond 2 is the same displays. So my 4090 will drive it just fine. So, but it has better lenses, which gives it better edge-to-edge clarity and a wider field of view than the one I have. So that's kind of where I think I'm going to be ending up. Also sounds like Pimax is going to be announcing something today, so they it's like when the MeganeX got released, Pimax released their Dream Air. It kind of excuse me, it's kind of a counter of that, but it isn't like they had anything physical. It was a render, so I'm kind of curious what their announcement today is going to be. I just know personally anything over about 400 grams is too much for me. It's just like I've experienced what lightweight headsets are and what they look like, and I just can't. No matter what it would look like in the headset, I just can't do that. So. COM1 standby 118.100.
COM1 standby set to 118.1.
Yeah, we're about 23 nautical miles from Erie right now, so looks like about 15 minutes. Yeah, other than the rough start, the stream itself kind of went off pretty good, so yeah. If you're in VR, yeah, that's real important. So. Yeah, the 32 gigs on a 5090 intrigues me, but not the cost. Just no way I could do that. I have applied for the whatever the NVIDIA program is for. I think it's called Preferred Customer or something like that. So kind of like a lottery type thing, and you know, so. If I get picked and I can get a 5090 FE for MSRP for $2,000, then I'll probably buy it. But other than that, any of the other aftermarket cards, no, they're all just nuts. Because probably the cheapest one of them is $2,500, and most of them are right around $3,000. It's like, there ain't no way. That ain't worth it to me anyhow, so. Yeah, like right now I'm using stock scenery, so with the resolution I'm running here, I'm eating 13 on VRAM. So, yeah. And one thing I've learned, if you run out, yeah, your frames will tank pretty quick. So. Yeah. With with Microsoft Flight Simulator, they've added foveated rendering, and when you enable that, man, that's a real big help. And been trying to get talk to Sid and Ben to ask, like, how difficult will that be to add it to X-Plane? Because it is in VR, it's a really big help. So, because I can run in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I can run this thing here at 3,500, where right now it's 3,000. I can run it at 3,500 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it makes quite a big difference. So far I haven't got a response from them. So we'll just have to see. Flight Sim Expo's coming up, and I'm sure I'll find an opportunity to catch both if they're both there, to kind of say, hey, so how difficult would this be? You know, so. Because that's part of the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 of the software update 2. That's part of that, so. Yeah, that's where the foveated rendering, that's when they brought that, so. And it does make a difference. Even like this headset doesn't have eye tracking. You don't need eye tracking. All it does is it kind of on the outside of your vision where you're not looking, it basically decreases that resolution on that part of it, so that when you look at it, you don't really see the difference. But when you look at the performance of it, you see the difference. I'm surprised Youngstown Tower hasn't passed me off to Erie. About 14 miles from Erie, so maybe not yet. Youngstown Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Request cancel flight following so I can contact Kilo Echo Romeo India Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. You already have flight following to KERI. Continue on course.
Youngstown Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Request frequency change so I can talk to Kilo Echo Romeo India Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, frequency change approved. Contact Erie Tower on 118.1.
Contact Erie Tower on Cessna 6. Contact Erie Tower on 118.1, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Erie Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. South of the airport, inbound to land, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 256 Bravo Golf, Erie International, Tom Ridgefield Tower, wind 030 at 13, gusting 22, runway 6, cleared for the option.
Erie Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Request full stop landing, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, wind 030 at 13, gusting 22, runway 6, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 6, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Okie dokie. So we're 9 miles out. I need to get the other side of this airport if we're landing on 6. Let me dial in 6. Well, surprisingly enough, this is default X-plane scenery. Not a problem. Not a problem. No, this is default X-plane 12.2.0 beta 4. So this is what you get with default. You can make it better. But when you make it better, it costs you performance. So, by the way, thank you. Yeah, I have always thought that the default, everybody says that, you know, that X-Plane's default scenery is really bad. And I'm like, I don't know about that. When I look down there, there's Interstate 90. I mean, I know I drive on that road. It looks like Interstate 90. There's actually cars on it. And it looks like a road. If you get down really close, it has road signs on it. And that's with no add-ons. That's default. So, the same way as a little bit further in, there's railroad tracks. Surprisingly, there's actually trains on it, and they go just like the real trains do. So I do use add-on scenery, but for this particular flight, with kind of some other things going on, I just decided to I was just going to use default scenery. And to also do that, just show it off. Because, I mean, that's an interstate. You can see the cars. I'm at like 3,200 feet, so there's a semi down there, so there's another one. Where are you at in Spain? We've been to Barcelona, Madrid, Seville. Madrid? Let me think a minute. I think I got to, was it Madrid? Yeah, it was. My girlfriend, as a kid, she always liked to watch bullfights on the TV. So we wanted to, so she wanted to see a bullfight. So we were in Barcelona, and they didn't, their bull ring turned into a mall. So when we got to Madrid, there was a sign at the hotel check-in desk about a bullfight, and so I went, how much is it? And he says, well, you'll pay more than what the ticket is. I went, okay, yeah, it's scalped, I got that. And so we got to see a bullfight. Glad I did. Will not do it again. I felt sorry for the bulls. But on a much happier note, we got in Seville, we got to see the Easter processions, and that was pretty cool because we were there around Easter time. So this land here that juts out, this is our peninsula. So that's about 300 acres of land. So I've been given permission to land on runway 6. So the downwind of runway 6 is along the shoreline. So I'm kind of, just because of the way it is, I'm just going to the far side of the airport, and then I'll come up along the coastline. There should be, yeah. So 79 is right here, and so 79 is too far to go. So I'll go here a little bit, and then I'll turn around and come back. Pull the power back a little bit. The pattern altitude is like 1,800 feet, and I'm at 28, so I'm about 1,000 feet high, and before I turn onto the downwind, I'll probably want to get rid of some. So this out here, this is Lake Erie. So one of the 5, I think there's 5 Great Lakes, so one of them. So you can't see it now because it's a little too hazy, but on the other side of that, about between 22 and 26 miles, that is Canada. Okey-doke. A little bit high here, so I had to pull the power out pretty big and to kind of get the airspeed where it belonged and the altitude where it needed to be. Tower Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, downwind runway 06.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, wind 030 at 13, gusting 22. Runway 6 cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 6, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Just trying to get it to level off here a little bit. I'm about 200 feet low. There we go. There's the gonna get one notch of flaps out. Second notch of flaps out. Trying to keep it around 500 feet a minute. Should be about 1,200 over here. Yeah, so this is the railroad right here, so. Not looking too bad. Maybe a little bit high. Not too bad though. It'll be okay. There's a train right there. There's a train over there. Elevation here is 730. Whoops. Boy, that was a big bounce. Oh, wow. But at least I kind of like kept it pretty much under control.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, welcome to Erie. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Contact ground, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Let me get past the whole short line. Set COM 1 standby 121.900.
COM 1 standby set to 121.9er.
KERI ground, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Request taxi to general aviation parking.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, taxi to general aviation parking via Delta across runway 2, then Foxtrot. Good day.
Taxi to general aviation parking via Delta, cross runway 2, then Foxtrot, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Okay, so I'm gonna turn taxi light on. Land off, nav off, strobe off. All right. I wanna. Let's see. I got the plane about okay. Yeah. So let's wow, I didn't think I had that much speed. That is incredible. That was hilarious. But I mean, but I kind of kept it under control. I bounced it, but then I let it fly until it was gonna land. So, alrighty. Alrighty. I would certainly hope and replay didn't fail me. They've absolutely improved the replay a lot. You know, where you know, I could actually do that in VR, so I could like go ahead and get the replay started, do it about the speed I wanted it, and then jump out of the airplane, just teleport out of the airplane, and then watch it from the ground. That was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. That's pretty cool. It was my first landing that I did that. That was kind of crazy. Kind of curious what my airspeed was when I made my first touch to the runway. I don't want to replay it again. That's fine. Alrighty. Okay. Taxi up. Avionics up. Mixer cut up. Like everything's up. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that was a little bizarre. It was gusting quite a bit, so it may have been exactly that I got a gust of wind, and as I was trying to flare, and it says, nope, you ain't gonna land right now. So that could very well be what it was, because the winds would have been forgot where the heck they were at, but they were okay. So the winds were at 30. I'm landing at 06. So direction was 30, 13, and they were gusting to 22. So that's way above a crosswind. But so they're kind of down the runway. A little bit of a crosswind. But 13 gusting to 22. So when I come in to land, if that gusted to 22, so all of a sudden my airspeed would have increased by quite a bit. So even though I thought I had the right speed to land, that gust would have given me more lift. So the wheels touched, so I went back up in the air, but at least I didn't force it. I didn't just say, nope, I'm going to put it on the ground. No, I'm going to fly it until it won't fly anymore. And then when the second time, I didn't bounce more than once, bounced once. But the second time, then that was a proper flare, and it landed. So, that makes all kinds of sense to me. So, and sometimes on landings I beat myself up, but nah, not on that one. Not knowing what the winds are. So, okie doke. I think I'm gonna call it a day, and turned out okay. I'm pretty happy, and the winds were a little bit more than what I kind of had anticipated, but it all turned out okay. So, all right. Thanks for everybody for stopping by, and we'll see you again another time. And if you enjoy this content, please click on the follow button so that when I go live, you can see me when I go live. And so we kind of do this. We stream VR, and I'm thinking very much majority is going to be an X-Plane. I've just a bit disheartened with Microsoft Flight Simulator, so and I kind of enjoy X-Plane, and once I get the clouds fixed in Beta 5, Beta 6 should be much better, and we'll be certainly back at it with that. And until I get my my big screen beyond 2E, I'll be spending time in this headset. So it's been an interesting experience. So thanks much, Have a great day. Bye-bye.